I'm Dave Carvajal. This is Thunder, Wisdom, and Insights with some of my favorite leaders on the planet.
So for hiring the right people, I looked at, and this is not new, but we look at a four quadrant, values on the one quadrant and results on another. So your top right is high values, high results, and making sure as you're hiring somebody, do they have the values that align with your company, and would you hire them on that? And also conversely, if somebody was in the bottom left quadrant, low results, low values, would you fire them? But it also then leads you to the next question. Do you have your values, are they clear enough that you could hire and fire based on them? And I think that's what I see a lot of times in companies, that you get so caught up in just trying to make the day-to-day payroll numbers survive that you can kind of forget that, and then you end up with people that don't really align with what you want the company to be about, right? So that I was looking at, life's too short to spend time with people that don't have the right, if you're not lined up in the same way and have the same values. And that's the other thing I would say from one of the biggest things I've seen with companies that don't make it or have challenges is they're just not open. They think they know it all, they're not open. I mean, I'm constantly listening to people and learning. It's just there's always a different way, and the world is changing. What used to be right 10 years ago is not right. Enterprise software in the field is morphing into online sales and revenue that's driven in a different way. So, constantly asking questions, constantly digging in, learning what's new. As I call it, the SSO. You have to move with speed. You have to be strategic, and you got to be open constantly to new things. But anyway, that's why I look with hiring talent. The other aside on talent I would say is I choose attitude over aptitude. Ideally, you want both, but I found over and over and over some of the best people that we had. The people in the early days that were super passionate about social, they have a much better chance of success than somebody that maybe had been this greater, broader experience, but they don't really care about social, if it's a Hootsuite world. Or pick the space. Have someone that aligns and is really, really passionate about what you're doing. And I think, again, going back to, I think purpose will help drive that passion. If it's a really clear purpose in what you guys are doing or what everybody's doing, it makes a difference. But yeah, can't say enough about that.